Oh, that smells so good. You know, you always were a good cook, I gotta admit that. I think we should take another shot at the Satwater murder. I still like the first wife for it.
Oh, this kind of reminds me of when we were married. Remember we used to work in our files together? After we did our homework, we'd curl up in the sofa, we'd fire, a wine.
Little bad poetry. So what about this Atwater case? You want to stay on it?
Sure. Remember what I gave you for your birthday?
Yeah. You gave me that music box that played that Debbie Boone song.
Nope. No, that was Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Box with the candy kisses.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Little coupons inside?
Yes, little handmade coupons, good for one smooch on demand. Yeah, I gave that back. It was a very...
romantic idea.
inexpensive gift.
I made that box myself. And you never redeemed the last coupon.
Well, you know, we were in the middle of divorce court. I just thought it was a little inappropriate.
Well, they're good for a lifetime.
You can't be serious. Don't give me that basset hound look, because I could never resist that look.
You're not gonna throw away this valuable gift of affection, are you? You were always the best kisser on the planet. How about it?
Okay. But just get that darling goofy look off your face. Okay.
Kiss me. Somebody better get that.
Tom Ryan residence. Sergeant St. John speaking. Yeah, give me the address. Thanks.
What is it?
Some guy just got gawked. Found him in that movie producer's bed. You know the one on Bayshore Drive?
Monty Storm? I never heard he was gay. What's a guy doing in his bed?
Maybe he was redeeming his coupon.
Permits? I'm Monty Storm. That's Monty with an I, and this is my associate, Randy Lynn Starr.
Well, according to the Hollywood Narcotics Squad, you're Monty Promis. It's Monty with a Y.
I have no ongoing drug problem. I don't care what the LAPD said. What did they say?
They said you slam everything from speedballs to flea powder.
I practically spent all last spring in Betty Ford. That addiction is thankfully way behind me now.
Let's stay with the dead body you found upstairs.
Randy Lynn and I got back about an hour ago, and we found this guy. I've never seen him before. This is so horrible. I can't believe this has happened.
Well, unexpected death is always difficult. I'm Sergeant St. John. This is Sergeant Ryan.
You've done some runway work, am I right, dear?
I did a drug case at Miami International once. Powder wasn't exactly on the runway, though. It was in the baggage handler shed.
That's not what I meant.
No, I know exactly what you meant. But you called us over here to look at a body, so why don't we stick to that? Did you touch anything in the room?
Are you kidding? One glance at him and it was gone. Goodbye, get out of here. Randy Lynn and I had just come back from a party. Well, not exactly a party, more of an event. You see, I'm raising money for my next big picture, 3 weeks of the Condor. It's a $30 million epic, A-list people all the way. It's being scripted by Trent Lockwood and Derby Klein. Works on about 5 different levels. It's insightful but not preachy. It's a delicate souffle of metaphor and allegory set in the midst of the Irish potato famine.
Well, that sounds tasty. You gotta get that recipe.
As much as I'd like to hear about that, I think we should take a look at the body.
I'm going to wait down here. There's that awful medical odor, and I think it's on him. What is this stranger doing in my bed?
No wonder I never liked the guy's flicks. His movies are overdone, just like his decorating. Well, let's check out the guest of honor.
Whew. That's embalming fluid. That's a Y cut. Looks like Dr. Death's stitching. Why don't you check his foot, see if there's a coroner's number?
What is this jerk Promet's trying to pull? This isn't a body, it's a cadaver. It's been dead for almost 3 weeks. It's already been frozen. What is he doing here?
A lot of people died in the Irish potato famine. Maybe he's auditioning.
Well, you got me, Sherlock. I'm stumped. Think we're getting our leg pulled here?
I don't think so. Why would he call us? This is going to cause a confetti storm of paperwork and a headache for everyone, including him.
Publicity stunt for 3 weeks of the Condor. Gets him on hard copy. I recognize that look. You're either about to pass gas or you've got a significant thought.
The Godfather. You remember The Godfather? They put that horse in the guy's bed?
Oh, come on. That's the movies.
Nah, life imitates art. Maybe somebody's trying to send Monty a warning. I mean, I've read about this guy. The tabloids say he runs on turpentine. Maybe Monty forgot to make a complete stop at some moral or financial intersection and somebody got pissed off. This is the warning.
You know, if you're looking for representation, I could hook you up with Sky Conway. She has a condo down here in Palm Beach. Comes down every year for the season. Conway models are in demand all around the world, from New York, Paris to Rome. Look, I have an eye for talent. That's my business. I spot it, I nurture it, I fine-tune it. And you've got that it factor that I'm always looking for. That inner radiance that comes from inside.
How about that, Tom? I've got the it factor.
That's what I was telling you.
Cheekbones, carriage, style.
A badge.
This is the office where Randy Lynn has been doing her work.
Is Randy Lynn a recent acquaintance of yours or an old friend?
Now, that's a tough one, isn't it?
You tell me.
Well, you can go into a bar and meet someone and become friends in a few seconds. And then you can know someone your whole life, and they're a complete mystery.
Okay, let me ask you a question. It's not so tough.
Go.
Do you think that you can stop screwing around with me? Somebody stole a body, broke into your house, put it in your bedroom. That's something you can't just shrug off. So answer my question.
Okay. Randy Lynn is not what you would exactly call a long-time acquaintance, but she is a dear and trusted friend, and she has also recently been made the co-producer of 3 weeks of The Condor. And you want to know why?
She's an expert on the Irish potato famine.
She happens to have simply marvelous connections and has been priceless in her helping us seek the financial help.
In other words, she has the it factor in financial matters.
It's possible somebody you were in business with is unhappy, and that body was put there to let you know. Are you having problems with any of your investors?
We'd like to look at your files.
I'm sorry, that can't be done.
I can get a subpoena, but then I'm going to have to do all that homework, and that's going to ruin my inner radiance, and I'm going to get really pissed off.
Okay. You can look at it here. I'm going to check on Randy Lynn because she's been very stressed out about all of this.
Calm down. There's no need to ride him around piggyback.
I hate oil spills. Let's get to it.
All right. 5,000 from Mr. Hardy Holyfield, 2,000 from Mr. Arnold Stanley, 2,500 from Mrs. Matilda Wright Peterson. Wait, these are short dollar deals. He's gonna have to sell the whole Palm Beach phone directory to get to 30 million.
Check this out. Not only is this a scene from The Godfather, but here is The Godfather.
No.
Yeah, right here in black and blue. Gino Alphonse Capizzuto. He's in this epic tale of greed and vengeance for $1 million bucks. He retired down here last year. Well, I think we should go by tomorrow and talk to Gino and check out his it factor.
You gonna explain this to Harry first?
Yeah. Tomorrow, I told you.
Let's go.
Skip.
Yeah.
Skip, you got a minute?
Yeah, sit. I was just going over the daily beef sheets. So, how was that murder squeal you and Cassie caught last night? Any progress?
The guy was definitely dead.
Hold on, murder or natural?
Been cut open. Looked neat, like a surgical wound.
It's Monty Storm's place. What's your take on him?
I think he's in the diamond lane to the next rehab center, but I don't think he's a suspect.
Had the body been moved?
I think we can say without fear of contradiction that it had definitely been moved. Maybe more than once.
I'll call him.
Ice.
Are you holding back something here, Thomas?
I got a few hunches. There were some distinguishing marks in the foot that I think might hold the answer. Cassie's working that angle now.
Monty Storm is a celebrity. I don't want this making the paper and then not be able to solve it. Tell you what, you put this case down before it hits the news, and I'll authorize extra vacation time.
You're kidding. That's big of you, Harry.
Good, wonderful. Just clear the case first, okay? Go ahead, go.
I'm really surprised Harry would let us work a case that's not a homicide. Tell me again, what did he say exactly?
He said, solve it. Or words to that effect. He said if we got the case to fall quick, he'd give us extra vacation time. Just left out an itty-bitty fact. Don't worry, he's happy.
What was the itty-bitty fact?
Well, I may have forgot to tell Lipschitz that the body had already been through the system. Ryan and St. John, Palm Beach PD homicide.
Geez, what have been killing lately, except time?
Gino, don't forget Chichi's sweater.
Hold on a minute. I got a big deal going on here.
Sweater on before you take Chichi out.
Cora, you can boil eggs and root beer out there. She don't need a sweater today.
Don't argue, Gino.
Okay, I'm going. You should arrest me right now. I'm gonna kill her. Married 45 years, she got me chained up like an organ grinder's monkey.
Gino, you're in some trouble. We need to talk.
Ain't gonna read me my rights?
You've got the right to remain silent. If you give up your right...
Yeah. I waive my rights, okay? I ain't got no life, so I have a perfect alibi. I was asleep in a chair when it happened, whatever it was.
Can't be that bad.
I get up at 10, sit on the pot till 11, feed pigeons until 2, run this poor mart around in a sweater till her tongue is smoking, take a nap till dinner. Hey, I'm public enemy #1. Book me for failure to do one interesting thing in a year. I'll plead guilty.
Well, you put a cadaver in Monty Storm's bed. That's kind of interesting.
Oh, so it's about that.
You're not even gonna deny it?
I did it. I ain't gonna deny it. Chichi, you make some business, I'll take you back inside. You're gonna explode like one of Cora's muffins you stay out here.
You did it.
Damn right I did. This Stu Guts tells me he wants to make this film. Tells me Clint Eastwood wants to play the lead. A-list people, he says. So I put up $1 million. Then I find out that nobody in Hollywood will spit on this butts. So I ask for my money back.
But he won't give it to you, right?
Right. So I send him a message.
Where'd you get the body?
I invest in charity. The medical department at the U of M. Endowment, they call it. They give me the stiff. They think I'm weird, but my check's cash. I hired some local talent to place the body in his bed for me.
You're under arrest.
Yeah? What for?
Extortion. threat of personal harm, bad sense of humor. I'll think of something.
Grow up, Sonny. I put a guy a bunch of pre-med students was about to saw into pieces into this grease-stained bed. What is that? What's the crime?
We don't know exactly.
It's a practical joke, a goof. I ain't no killer. I never even been arrested for nothing. Not even back in New York. You want to bust me for a bad joke? Don't look at me. It ain't my idea to make you wear the sweater. We get back, you're gonna jump in our lap, right? Like nothing happened. Make me feel like pizza crust.
Are you going to tell Harry we lied to him and went down there for nothing?
I'm working on something a little less direct. Our song, remember?
Oh, didn't Pat Boone sing that during Prohibition? I thought we both agreed our song was Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen.
Cass, we had lots of songs for lots of occasions. Did you know that today was the anniversary of the first day that we met? April 18th, the day that will live in my mind forever. Let's celebrate it with a dance.
You want to dance, you want to kiss, you want to date. What is going on here? We did this. It was a disaster. Did you forget that?
Oh, come on. Aside from a couple of bad months, you gotta admit, we had some pretty spectacular moments.
Oh, you gotta throw out more than a couple of months. We didn't agree on one thing. And what kind of breakfast cereals to buy to the color of our bed sheets.
I just don't think that selecting breakfast cereals for their vitamin content is as important as what I will call the music of the bowl, the snap, crackle, pop. And white bed sheets are boring. But you gotta admit, once we got over the color of the mat, gymnastic performances were a 10.
You were a good lover. I'll give you that.
And a good dancer. Come on, we could dance like Fred and Ginger. Like Frazier and Ali. Like Johnny Cochran in the criminal justice system.
This isn't going anywhere.
Don't tell me that after taking half my assets, you won't join me in a memory.
No.
It's the office.
That's another homicide. I'm beginning to think we have horrible sexual karma. Randy Lynn Starr.
Oh, she's definitely lost the it factor.
Not to mention her inner radiance. Give me a flashlight. Thank you. There's no petechial hemorrhaging. She wasn't strangled. Maybe she just drowned.
I think it's time for us to pay a visit to Monty with an eye. Very beautiful.
Sorry to interrupt.
Just an open casting call for all the peasant girls. We're finally in, thank God, pre-production for Condor.
Bold idea. Getting rid of the corny period bonnets and going with that slick Baywatch look.
I like to see what I'm buying. I assume your presence here indicates bad news? Hopefully not for me.
Randy Lynn Starr was found dead this morning on the bank of the Intercoastal at 1 o'clock. We haven't determined the cause of death.
I was afraid something like this had happened.
Could you explain that?
We had a party last night for the investors to celebrate Michael John Masterson's inclusion in the film. Michael John has agreed to play Harley O'Meara, the rugged yet sensitive farm boy who starts the entire rebellion. Quite a coup. He's very A-list. He was in town. He came to the party last night. His last film grossed $150 million domestic.
You just said that you were afraid something like this had happened to Randy Lynn.
Well, I hate to say this, but I think there were some lines being chopped up in the pool house last night. I think she might have done a little toot. Last time I saw her was about 10 o'clock. I figured she just went home with a friend.
I thought she was your girlfriend.
What a quaint old notion. We live in a hybrid world, Sergeant, where passion is a byproduct of physical needs. I never take hostages.
Way to go, Bubby.
Poor Randy Lynn, she was such a darling.
Was she a darling with anyone specific last night?
Yes, Gino.
Gino. Capizzuto?
Yes. He's rented the Pickering house, 2 doors down, to be closer to production. He is now an absolute fixture in the production office.
I like this. I don't know why, but I like this.
Me too.
Ireland doesn't always have to be green. They was having a famine, and things turned brown in a famine. You ain't dealing with some Hollywood blubberhead. Now give me a new estimate and make sure it makes sense. Sergeant Ryan.
Well, used to be Ryan. For about 6 months, till I divorced him. Now I'm back to St. John.
They got you working with your ex?
Yeah.
They tell me it's a new world, but I don't get it.
How's Chi-Chi?
Can you believe it? I come up here to supervise the movie while Cora goes to Jersey to visit family, and the little furball goes and catches a cold.
Well, maybe it's the air conditioning. Should have brought a sweater.
You came here to tell me that Randy Lynn's star caught the last bus, right? It was bound to happen. She was tooting and shooting and hanging out with the speed players.
I heard you were at the party with her last night.
I might as well tell you, because you're going to find out anyway. When Michael John Masterson agreed to be the star, I improved my position in this picture. I ain't mad at Monty anymore. I think he's a flake, but I ain't mad. I'm co-producing the picture.
Maybe you killed Miss Starr to eliminate her as a producer. Did she have points?
Yeah, too. But they wasn't in the picture. I don't kill beautiful girls. We ain't got enough on the planet as it is.
Do you know what she did for a living? I checked with our vice squad. She'd been busted for prostitution. Her real name's not Randy Lynn Starr. It's Gretchen Cooperman.
I know all that. She told me she came from Boston to get all that behind her.
Boston. Huh, we don't have that on our sheet.
Am I really a suspect here? You're gonna hassle a poor old man in a sick dog?
Probably not. But you sure dress up the suspect list.
Come on, Cass, we got a boogie.
Lord and Master calls.
With that kind of attitude, I can't figure why this kid dumped you.
Maybe I dumped him. It was me that dumped you.
No, that's not true. You didn't dump me. Okay, whoa. We had mutual dumping rights.
He told me Randy Lynn Starr, a.k.a. Gretchen Cooperman, was from Boston. And he already knew she was in the Sisterhood of the Tau.
If he knew she was a hooker, then he had leverage to run her off. Why would he kill her?
But why are we out here in the boonies following Monty?
I've got a cop hunch. I know, that can be hard for you because anal compulsives don't get hunches, they get ulcers. But Monty gets a phone call and he runs out in his string of long-legged ponies like they were standing in line at an AIDS clinic. It's a hunch. Go with it.
I'm going. Oh, wow. It's Vicky Masterson. It's a lot shorter than I thought.
Yeah. Well, most actors are short. They have large heads. Look at Monty, will ya? Ricky Ricardo didn't wave his hands that much when he was conducting.
Nobody talks to me. Don't you do that to me. Here's your contract.
I want to hear you say it just once before we chase him. Come on, fair's fair.
Okay, it's a pretty good hunch.
Pretty good. It's a great hunch.
Loading and unloading of passengers only. No cargo. All cars left in this area will be immediately.
I like what I'm seeing. Cooking and happening. I'm on my way to Boston, babe. You want to come? Sorry, pal, not much into threesomes.
My heart was in my throat.
Palm Beach PD.
Oh, hey, this is about little Randy Lynn. I don't know anything about that. I gotta go.
Your plane's been delayed.
I don't know anything about Randy Lynn's death.
So what's your hurry to leave?
I'm out of this picture. They've got mob investors, dead producers. And Monty Storm is a sleazoid. It's a bad luck flick. And I got a pissed off wife back in Boston who wants me home.
Donna Adair, the swimsuit model, back from the shoot in Brazil.
Oh, I see you've been keeping up with your subscription to Star Magazine.
Oh, actually, I got that information from the interagency narcotics briefings.
You know, you're a nice-looking slice of tuna, but you're beginning to piss me off.
Well, I guess that's something.
So you quit the movie, tore up your contract, and threw it at Monty Storm. It could be a problem for you. That indicates a change of attitude in direct relation to the murder.
It's too bad you didn't get pictures. Oh, come on, isn't that invasion of privacy?
It's parkland out there, public property. There's no law against taking pictures in the park, so I doubt it. What it might be is assault and battery.
You're not leaving Palm Beach. You make yourself available for police questioning in this homicide when we request it. You very clear on that?
You people, you get a little tiny bit of power and you think you own the world.
That gives us something in common, I bet. Now we have to do is figure out what the hell is going on so we can ask him the right questions under oath.
Agreed? Don't rev the engine. You're always redlining the engine.
If you say so.
Now, let me get this absolutely clear this time. Randy Lynn Starr is actually dead. This is a for real murder, not a homeless person from the University of Miami Med School.
Captain, I have to apologize for Tom's behavior.
Don't.
Sometimes he gets a little intimidated by you.
Jesse, don't do this.
Now, he came in here with full intention, I believe, to notify you of the cadaver found in Monty Stone's bed. And he slipped into high anxiety. He blew it. From now on, I'll report for us both accurately.
It was a cop punch.
What is that, like a spinal condition?
We're on this murder, Harry. We can put this red ball down, right?
Cops get hunches, Harry. It's just a hunch. Ask anybody. It's 40% of police work.
Meeting's over. Let's go.
Cassie, what are you doing? You're killing me.
You're trying to turn everything into a romance novel. You're talking to him about hunches, that you've got feelings on motives. He's an old street bull. He's gonna think you're about to hire a psychic to read tea leaves.
And you have a better idea.
Much better. We attack this problem logically with analytical precision.
Not another chart. Please.
I'll buy dinner this time. Just try and look at things my way, will you? Okay. Now, I've divided everybody into categories, from least likely with no motive to most likely with motive. That's our most probable column.
Waiter, can we get a couple glasses of red, please?
Okay. On our motive list, we have our 7 classic motives for murder. Jealousy, profit, to cover a crime, mercy killing, to avoid humiliation or disgrace, accidental homicide, and homicidal mania.
Cassie, stop. Let's just reason this out. Let's not do a drawing of it, okay?
Okay, here's Gino. Now, I have him linked and suspected with the motive, so he's category 6. Now, his motive is either to cover a crime or greed. I'm not for sure which, but they both fit.
Cassie, Gino didn't kill Randy Lynn.
He put the cadaver in Monty's bed.
He didn't kill her. He wouldn't. He's an old country goomba. Old world guys don't kill women. I hate to challenge your feminine drive for equality, but it's true. He's retired. You'd really have to rip him to get him to do something like that. Besides, he's very careful. He's never even been booked for anything. This killing was amateur.
Are you gonna listen to me? Now, Monty doesn't fit any of our classic motives. Randy Lynn was his friend. Her death would only cause trouble for him, so I'm eliminating him as a suspect.
How can you take him off? Thank you. Randy Lynn was a professional call girl. Boston PD had a 3-page rap sheet on her. She was not Monty's friend. She was a tool of his. Sleeping with Palm Beach's finest just to get them to invest in the movie. That was her it factor. He could have killed her to get rid of her after the financing came in.
I'm gonna get to Randy Lynn Starr. Okay, she's a hooker with a 3-page rap sheet. Watch this. Here. Here. There, see what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're saying that because Michael John Masterson and Randy Lynn Starr were both beautiful and both from Boston, that they were probably doing the nasty.
Exactly. He agreed to do the picture so his cokehead wife won't find out that he is sleeping with whores while she's in Rio shooting pictures in dummy dust.
Well, we didn't need the map of Poland there to figure that one out.
Straight line logic and correct factual organization wins the day. He killed her. With her dead, there's no living witnesses to his current sexual transgressions. He saves the farm, he exits the movie. Now tell me you like this reasoning.
I like it. So we need a warrant for his arrest. That'll take 12 hours.
Well, we can put a note in Judge Miller's box. I'll call him. He'll have the paper to us by 9 tomorrow. And in the meantime, I was thinking.
What?
You just look cute as hell sitting there.
I thought we had bad sexual karma. You said people die when we kiss.
So I was overreacting. You just look adorable.
You see, you're just feeling all dominant and sexy after your little performance with the notepad there.
Maybe.
Who's gonna get this check?
Radio wakes me. I open the curtains, the sunlight hits your head. We both used to share. It's not getting any easier. Something inside refuses. Love lives on.
Best events were always in here. Can't be.
Not again.
Ryan. Where? Thanks. Got another one.
You're kidding. Who?
Michael John Masterson, motorcycle accident. Damn.
Starring bad boy producer Monty Stormsky filmed 3 weeks of the Condor, an epic film about the Irish potato famine. Now, most insiders tell us they were surprised Mickey Masterson would choose this project right on the heels of his Academy-nominated role in King of Thieves, another period movie.
Of course, this is no accident.
Of course. No, this one's on us.
Oh, come on. Just because we were deciding to have a little romp?
Not because of that. I'm a romantic. I'm not a drooling idiot.
Well, then wipe your chin.
This one is on us because we kept this guy in town, and that helped the killer get at him. We had Mickey Masterson down as Randy Lynn's killer, but now he's dead. So conventional wisdom would say that he couldn't be the killer because somebody killed him.
But
I still think he killed Randy Lynn. I think he killed her to get out of this movie. See, when he pulled out of the movie, somebody killed him. Somebody who had a $2 million investment and just lost it.
Gino Capizzuto.
Let me run the sequence. Gino Capizzuto invests $1 million because he thinks Clint Eastwood is going to play Harpo of Ireland.
Harley O'Mara.
Right. Then Gino pushes his bet to $2 million. He pushes it up because Mickey signs, but when Mickey tears up the contract, I think Gino's New York street sense kicks in. He goes nuts, and Mickey becomes a obituary notice.
Oh, I like this. Can I contribute an idea?
Go.
We're not going to be able to pin this on Gino without evidence. He's going to be alibied. We need something to take to the DA. A witness and solid evidence.
We need some original it factor. A witness with inner radiance.
Ha! Monty Storm. Yes. I never liked the Monty Storm-Gino Capizzuto connection. They're not from the same fishbowl. Those two wouldn't get in business at gunpoint.
So, why are they together? Something else must tie them.
Oh, I wish I had my notepad and my magic marker so I could get an idea.
I have a hunch. Allow me. What if Monty moves from New York to Hollywood and starts to use hookers to seduce money? I say we run a deep background check, and what do you bet we find organized crime in his family picture? Am I cooking?
And happening. I say we split. I'll go to the office, start working on the check. You go sit at Monty's place, make sure he doesn't run away with the movie money.
Yeah, good idea. You just run off back to the office with the unemployed actor.
Thanks. And if you fill up my car with carbon, I will... St. John.
Cassie's making a run for it, going south. Get the warrant, get moving.
The white zone is for the immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. No parking. All cars left in this area will be towed away immediately.
Under arrest for accessory to murder.
What are you doing?
Runway work.
We can't park in front of Gino's house. He's snapped.
Do you want to make a statement? Seek protective custody?
Huh. Gino's house is nice. Your Cupids are fatter. They pee further.
Wow, this is a huge step up from that 2-bedroom in Fort Lauderdale. More room for Chi-Chi. Monty, what do you think? Should we ring the bell? Think anybody's home?
You nuts? Let's go. Let's get out of here. This guy sees me. He's gonna kill me.
Mr. Prumitz, I heard that your father was his father's accountant in New York. It's nice when families help each other.
I want to go.
But business is business. And when you screw somebody, even if it is with a friend of the family, retribution is swift.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here, please. This is very dangerous.
Should we go? It might be dangerous. He's right. Don't flood the engine. What?
I flooded the engine.
No. Go, give it gas.
No. You have already flooded it. Can't you smell it? Do not pump it.
Don't pump
Well,
it.
I'm pumping it. Okay, I won't pump it. We're gonna have to go back. I'll walk back there and get help.
Okay, fine. I'll go with you. What are we gonna do with him?
Give me the cuffs.
Cuffs? Well, what the hell are you doing?
Now, if this gate moves, jump on and ride.
No, come back. I'll talk. He killed Masterson. He told me he was going to do it. I tried to talk him out of it. Come back, I'll make a whole statement.
Who killed Randy Lynn? Was it Mickey Masterson?
Yes. She tried to blackmail him to do this picture, but he hated the script.
Cassie, get a warrant.
You get it. I got the last one.
This is X-ray 6, homicide, Ryan and St. John.
Or St. John and Ryan.
They got the putts chained to the gate. He's gonna give me up. I should have whacked him. I'm getting soft in my old age. If it wasn't for his father, I would've. Let's go. Get the car.
We need backup 1600 Coral Grove Road and an arrest warrant for Gino Alphonse Capizzuto. Murder 1.
Hey!
Come on, Gino. You're under arrest for the murder of Mickey Masterson.
You gotta go back and get Chi-Chi. She's all alone, got nobody to feed her.
That's a perfect last request. Save my little dog. It's like an herb garden. What are all these bottles with the French writing? Oh, what's this bottle with the purple flowers?
Lavender. I bought it from my French cuisine. I use it in my ratatouille.
You eat flowers? I thought you only sang about them.
Not everything in life is steak and eggs, Cass. that A1 and cream cheese? That's not an hors d'oeuvre, Cass. It's a cholesterol explosion.
Well, it's very good, and I bet you Chi-Chi would love it.
He's gonna need a roto-rooter for his arteries. Yeah, listen, this whole bad karma thing is silly, right?
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, even if it were true, it seems to be confined to the people that are involved in this case, and they're all dead or in jail. So, it's over, right?
Sounds right.
Cassie, this is great.
Yeah, it's logical. See, a tangy sauce would figure to taste good on a sweet cheese. And the salty cracker, well, that completes the taste triangle. It's a very logical recipe. And there's no flowers required.
So if we were to try making love, and nothing happened, if we got through it, then we'd know that this jinx wasn't on us, or wherever it was.
So this is more than a sporting proposition. It's metaphysics. Scientific experiment.
Exactly. What do you say? We can't leave it like this, can we?
Guess not. We gotta find out. In the name of science.
Or in the name of love.
What do you think he wants?
I don't know. He probably found a dead paperboy under the porch.
I thought you were gonna take him to the pound until Cora got back.
Cassie, he looked at me with his little doggy eyes, pleaded. I folded. Oh.
Now you know how I feel when you do.
He died at county jail just 10 minutes ago from what we understand is a massive coronary. This just hours after being arrested for the murder of Michael John Masterson. Gino Alphonse Capizzuto was 67 years old.
I'm out of here.
Good idea.
I guess some people just never were meant to be lovers.
You're still the best partner I ever had.
From now on.